A horoscope is not only about predictions. Predictions satisfy your curiosity only, but that's too little. The Horoscope 2019 must, above all, teach you how to use predictions in your favor and accomplish things. I'm Cavalher. First, let's analyze the energy of 2019 for all signs. In 2019, the North Node enters Cancer. In 2019, you must learn how to take care of yourself and other people. It's time to realize that our individualistic behavior is producing exhaustion and loneliness. Do you believe that working harder and harder will pay off? That more social status will earn you more respect? That more power means a greater level of freedom? If you try to be strong all the time, a mass production non-stop machine, your life will become meaningless. In the end, you will ask yourself in regret, what have I done? It's better to admit that you are not flawless, that you are sometimes fragile and vulnerable. It is better to admit that we all depend on one another. You must take better care of yourself. Be more understanding, compassionate, and human towards yourself. You also need other people. Take care of them. Acknowledging that is absolutely necessary to have more love, intelligence, prosperity, and humanity in our lives. Now, let's focus on the Horoscope 2019 for the star sign of Leo. Leo, this year was made for you. Jupiter is in the 5th house, your sign's house. It will intensify and expand all the things that you love. For starters, this is a year to have fun. This is the time to go out a lot, go on adventures, and go on holidays. Almost impossible to believe, huh? But yes, that does exist. This is a year for pure pleasure. It is also a year for love relationships and perhaps love affairs. Yes, astrology is zero moralism. If you have kids, they will also have a positive year. Their lives expand quickly. They have luck and get many opportunities. Be wise. Learn with your kids. But it is the relationship with yourself that makes you shine the most. You are more passionate about yourself than usual, and that's all right. You have become bigger as a human being, more positive and more generous. Your creativity is peaking. It is time to admit that your self-esteem is pretty high and shine intensely. With all this energy of fun, routine, and work feel like a very heavy thing. Your routine is slow. I'd say anything that could be delayed will be delayed, and that anything that could go wrong will go wrong. You feel your professional duties to be terrible obligations. Your colleagues are demanding and boring, and you still run the risk of becoming sick. Do not get lost in this scenario. You will feel tempted to drown in the need of discipline, work, and healthcare. But believe me, these things will hold you back in an unbelievable way. Go to the end of the video. You'll find out that your priorities are other ones. Leo is shocked with people's low level of culture. Ignorance has increased a lot lately. People are saying things that make us feel ashamed. Those who have studied a little bit of history know that politics has gone back centuries and religion has gone back millennia. Is it worth to argue? Think twice. It's better to ignore the ignorance of those who pretend to be stupid. But when stupidity blocks you up or harms you, then you will need to make very clear that you won't give up culture. You will have to impose the king's superior culture and make room for yourself by force. Since last year, Uranus in the 10th house shows that your career is changing its direction. Now, this process becomes clearer. Think, you are growing fast and your creativity has skyrocketed, as well as your routine and work are being felt as obligations. Is it worth to continue living a life you do not want? It's better to admit that it is time to create something else and move forward before Uranus pushes you against your will. Leo, you are trying to escape 2019's spiritual direction, which is taking care of yourself and others. I'll teach you how to stop escaping. Pay attention. It will be good for you. When you start wishing your mama was with you, or feeling like locking yourself up at home, try to realize that you are in need of widening and deepening your relationships. When you feel ashamed of failing somehow or demand too much from other people, try to realize that you are forcing yourself to bear everything all alone. When you are doing that typical Leo's dramatizing or having emotional bursts, try to realize that you are repressing your own emotions. Your true emotions remain hidden. But above all, try to realize that your priority is not to control everything that happens in your life, but to dedicate to a journey towards your inner world in order to discover who you really are. Be wise. Stop losing time. Be close to those who have already done that, particularly professionals and masters.